without the true artist. So let's get together, see what we can uncover.
What that defines your world, gives you truth and life. What that excels, special enough to guide your way through this shadow world. I tried to imagine what it'd be like without knowing you're always right by my side. No doubt I can't imagine unknowing trust like I know with you. Lies come in many forms and some look like truth, but we won't let that confuse me and you. We found that way to see what's right for ourselves. We found out truth in someone else. We got faith in each other. Our souls have got the same burning need to find out what's need to cover up.
The one can beat without the true artist. So let's get together, see what we can uncover.
Let there be someone there that shares truth and love. Who really cares and knows we can only share our truth through one that defines your world, gives you truth and life. One that excels, special enough to guide your way
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Friday Night Zacdown. Make sure everything's set up. Oh, it's another Friday. Another Friday Night Zacdown where we can do whatever we want. And what we want to do, according to me and the poll on Instagram, is play Disco Elysium. We're gonna go at it. We're not gonna do any of the save scumming, anything. We're just gonna see how it goes without any little tricks to, you know, get through it. I guess we'll decide what our stats and all are gonna be. Switch to that. Okay. So we want new game. We want an archetype. So, thinker, sensitive, physical. I'm pretty sure I've done like sensitive and thinker. And I was kind of feeling like doing physical. Just see how we can do as a brute. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Here we go.
There is nothing.
Here we are.
Only warm primordial blackness.
Nothing.
Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever.
Nope.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Alright, we're not existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Ex-wives, so what was that?
Awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Alright, I won't press on it.
No ball of meat. No light in the formless nothing. Just nice women.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Allons-y, let's go. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. No, I'm good.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, borough.
Let's do
Great
it.
choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Wait, no. I need to belittle
Do
myself
you
instead.
really?
Of course not.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
Hey, we're back. Sorry. Bunch of rain, some kind of tornado is coming through, and the cats were out. I had to wrangle them all up. Alright, they're in. Let's continue the conversation. We just had a sensation.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing.
There's a head
dancing
attached to my neck, and
disco
I'm in it.
music.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
It's trying to murder the
Fiery
rest
streak
of me.
penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open.
Oh. Here we are. Awaking from a drunken stupor. Oh, man. What a night. Alright. So, here we are in our room. Bottle of wine. Tape player. Someone tore the tape out. I'll take that. Oh, what do we have here? Got me a shoe. Okay. There's some pants. Ugh. Gotta get dressed. What does my brain want?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Nice.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on...
There we go. Got the key to the door. Let's see if we can get this here tie down.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny
58% should
other in a light
should
bulb.
work.
A truly horrific necktie is somehow attached.
Maybe if I
The
mess with
blades
it a
come
little. There we
squeaking to a
go.
halt.
Fan is turned
It should
off.
be
That would
easier
help.
to reach the tie now.
Okay.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Boom.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous...
I know I shouldn't turn on the light. Okay. I'm gonna come over here. I got the tie on. Okay, cool. Let's head into the bathroom and continue this horrible morning. It smells so rank. White satin shirt, and now the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Alright, let's wipe
As
the
you
mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Hear that thunder?
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Touch
Yeah.
it first.
There is definitely where to even begin. There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Let me close the window just because the thunder is very loud. All right.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for
All
you.
right. Let's wipe the mirror.
Behold,
Hey. All right, good. Because it's some loud thunder.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Some kind of superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it's because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Oh, jeez.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Let's see. I'm gonna stick with the
You should
superstar
check
thing.
yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Okay.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
Okay, so I have two options to try and get this expression off my face. Neither of which, well, I have a 6 in electrochemistry. You'd think it would be a little better than 3%, but I'll dig deep into my mind to locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay. I will attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay, I'll let the mirror be for now. Door's locked. I think that's everything. Oh, we got a broken window. That's right.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean. And
Let's
some
try to
water
assess the
on the
damage. I'm not very smart, but we'll see.
What do you mean?
No.
Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's just get out of here. This place is sad. Alright, what do we got? Got some money for me. Yes. Could head out on the balcony here. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Look at that! Someone's got two shoes! No, not the door.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously
I didn't think
green
that would
and
actually do that.
indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
How do they
Good.
fit?
They're balanced. Comfy.
Okay. I didn't need that, but that's good. Alright. Time to work my magic on this
Hello, officer.
beautiful woman.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Just keep walking. That's probably the smart thing to do, but you can't miss this interaction.
No.
Then why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this
You've
time.
been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business
Couldn't
is
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
that? Why don't I remember
Could
being
it be
a cop?
because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
All right, should I try to let her know I want her physically? Should I use the expression on her?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
All right, here we go. 8% chance that it works.
Try the expression.
Oh!
Come on, why are you still doing this?
I don't. How, is this gonna? What's gonna happen now? I've never had it do that. I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still. Does the longing ever stop? Oh, she's gonna love that.
Alcohol raises testosterone levels.
Nikki, not
especially
now. I'm
in
working
men.
my magic.
The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She puts out
Yeah, you're
a
right.
cigarette. Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need.
Shut up.
The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes.
I'll start
There
with
was
that
the
one.
usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Okay.
were huge where I come from. I
Ostentatious
was very young then,
orchestrations.
of course. Like
What a horrible
7.
band name.
Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on,
I
all
don't know
right.
about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What
A
happened?
slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was it this?
Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft. but
Puncher.
You sounded like
If I
a
get the
wounded
opportunity, I mean,
bulldozer. It was hard to
I
understand
nailed
what you were
the,
saying on top of it.
The line hitting on her. I didn't do the embarrassing, I want to have fuck with you interaction, so this is interesting. When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast?
Yes,
It
it was very cool.
All right, let's
Then
get
you
to
started
it.
screaming and trashed the place.
How much foreplay is there going to be? That's so me.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming.
I think this is like
Then I
stepping
think
into the
that
mind
you
of
passed
Wigs.
out.
There's always roughly 4 options, more insane than the last. Okay. You
There
gotta play
was-
it like,
I think you screamed that
you gotta
you
play it cool.
didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was
I
sort of
don't want to
memorable.
be this type of animal anymore.
Sounds like you were in some real fundamental pain there, muscle man.
Muscle man. You
I
know
went
who
out
else was in
afterwards.
some real
Everything
fundamental
was quiet
pain
by
there?
then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, and it's the year
It's
51 now?
51. The current century?
What number?
Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one.
Okay.
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Yeah, you're right. Now, what is this place?
You're
Where
in a
am
hostel, sir.
I? No, where? Where in the world?
You're in Revachol.
Revachol forever.
Forever and ever.
And ever and ever, out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must
Okay.
be hypersensitive from the hangover.
All right, you can go
Glad to
now.
have been of assistance.
So, you know, I didn't bang her, but I didn't do the embarrassing interaction either. So, off to a great start in this investigation. Trump Le Monde. I already know she won't answer the door no matter how much you bang. Oh, I know. Here we go. Time to unleash myself on the world. This is where the lyrics would be. The speaker is connected to the radio.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And through a PA by other people, whether they
Yes.
like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
This goes well with a theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely.
That makes
You
sense.
should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Okay. This feels right. Yep, I knew it. I don't really want to talk to Garte. He's kind of an asshole.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
I was born a star. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a
Alright,
bartender.
I don't care, Garte.
A
What's up with the
competent work of
bird?
Taxiderm. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua."
The Great Skua.
Ste Koari Skua.
That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whomever I please.
He pretends not to hear you.
Yeah, that's right. Don't respond. I'm gonna inspect your wares. Monday. Hey, some Nosafed. The kitchen. Electric juicer. Union section. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Some major thunder outside. Alright. Here he
A
is.
bespectacled man in an
Lieutenant
orange
Kim.
bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, He narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Of course I'm gonna shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Let's see, let's invent a name.
Concentration makes you
Hey,
squint your eyes.
I'm doing good.
Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Him? Yeah.
If you
I
don't mind,
talked
we
to
should
him.
talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware that I'm a policeman. I'm not gonna lie to him. No, I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be
I
in
mean,
the
there's
tree.
no possible way for me to have the body
Where it
down
has
by
been
now.
hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Yeah, you're right.
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
Don't worry about the body. I'll rip it down.
After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of ripping is inadvisable.
You don't understand,
Delicate
Kim. I'm a
bones
physical build.
filled with stinking horrors.
So here's the thing. I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort.
Oh,
The best
yes, a
cure for a headache
painkiller.
is, of course, morphine.
Oh, yes,
They won't have
morphine.
that, so cigarettes will have to do.
Cigarettes will have to do. I mean,
After
you
you,
know the
officer.
rest.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or
You
something?
mean you don't have a badge?
No.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant
Okay.
Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
All right, Kim, let's bust this shit wide open. I know it's Garte. I know he did it.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger
Rather
he was holding
unimpressive
and
beard,
turns
Garte.
to the lieutenant.
Gotta kill this peck. Okay,
Mr. Garte,
Mr. Garte.
right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? What's up with my controller? It just turned off. What the fuck? God damn it. My PS4 is on its last legs. Is this plugged in? Is this going to provide any power? Yeah, that one.
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is golden orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See?
I'm not.
Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
We're getting it. We're
Is
getting
this
there.
what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Hey, I don't like your tone, Gart. How?
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yeah, Gart, you stupid son of a bitch. Alright.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually wears the collar. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can
Nice.
use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock.
I live in
sometimes come
Jamrock.
here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Yeah, I have
Yes,
questions.
yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
You know, I actually can't think of a single thing. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy?
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive.
The prey
says.
drive. Sorry, Gart, my prey drive is kicking in. Did you kill him, Gart?
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't
Why'd you have to
appreciate this.
kill him,
What
Gart?
is this? Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless. His expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone
He
else then?
ignores you. More. Press on. Push through.
No, that's when I'm like, I'm just fucking with you. Where exactly is the
Behind this
body?
building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Fine.
Extra fine.
You think I care?
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
All right. We've been on a good run so far. I think we can pull off the slip away unnoticed. Yes! Just
As
run
you
away.
blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Did you see that, Kim? I totally punked him out.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this
Shivers.
weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
I have some money. Please don't hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him. If you're talking about Garte, I'm gonna hurt him. What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight
Water,
the ruins
ocean.
of a half-sunken sea fort crumble
A
on
half-sunken sea
beyond
fort.
the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
Just gonna run my fingers
Your
through my hair.
is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
Ah,
This
motherfucker.
rain will not let up anytime
We don't
soon.
need all that
You should get a
information.
raincoat. There's a frit to the east. They sell them there.
Oh, a frit. I love a frit. I only have 40 cents, though. That's not gonna work. Let's just get through the hole, Kim. We have a job to do. Alright, people. Here we are. Here's Kuno. And the dead body. Time to start this. Stop walking. Okay. Time to start this investigation. Ooh, it smells. Hey, kid.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
Hey, kid, a word. Police
Right in the
business.
dip, Kuno. Get him right in the dip.
Love it in the dick.
Kuno.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. Hold on, what does that mean? Love it in the dick. Stop throwing rocks, Kuno.
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
I'm like, God, the athleticism on this kid. It's too late. Your son Remington is dead. Look, I have some questions, Kuno.
Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
The body. What do you know?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
You know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happen.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where were you then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno
Night
was
City.
in fucking Night City.
He was playing Cyberpunk. Where is this Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp. if that's what you meant.
The Gimp. Seen anyone
Just
suspicious?
a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Fuck off, Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
Jesus. Do you know who he
Kuno's
was?
fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
He could have just said he doesn't know.
Okay, that's
yeah,
fine.
it's fucking okay. Gotta have a gimp for rock practice.
That's fucking okay.
Don't ask the pigs for permission, Kuno. Don't ask the pigs for shit.
Alright, let's talk
Well,
about
testing
something
Ku-
else.
Get lost.
Yeah. Kids
Right,
play in
Pig,
this yard a
this
lot.
is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever.
Never mind.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Right, so, who's this Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Is that some sort of gang name?
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm not doing anything. See? Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out.
Escalate, Kuno. His dick is out. You're free.
His dick is out.
Pigs in here in Kuno. Somebody, please.
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you are helpless. Kill him. Kill him now.
Kill
You
him
won't
now.
see death coming.
I'll kill you, Kuno! Of course it doesn't work. Of course, of all times, that doesn't work. Oh, my elbow.
You didn't shut him down.
Oh,
Your
no,
fat fist
Kuno.
didn't meet its target.
Kuno, get an
Instead,
ambulance.
it pulled you down with it.
Kuno, you gotta help me. Oh, my fucking knee. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm gonna hold it in.
Pig's trying not to cry.
Oh,
Kuno
God.
can't believe this shit. Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
Fucked your shoulder. Fucked your
Oh,
knee.
Christ.
Fucked your fat body up.
Someone call an ambulance. I'm just gonna accept it because I can't
You
risk
deserve this.
any more
Trying to
mental
show your
damage.
dick to Kuno. Kuno was scared.
Yeah, laugh it up. Oh, God. Alright, you win this one, Kuno.
Kuno beat the shit out of the popo. Beat your fucking knee off.
I told you not to tempt such forces. Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
This ain't over, Kuno. Alright. Let's take a look at this body. Rickety old ladder. Growing herbs.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Oh, jeez. What kind of
Every
boots?
worker's boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard.
Oh, what? And now I'm gonna die?
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your
Dude.
weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step out from total annihilation, right?
After that shit with Kuno, I just... Power went out? Your power went out? My power's out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that, honestly. It always happens, like, immediately. I'm kind of surprised. I'm done.
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving.
Nothing you can say Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer.
God damn it. So, okay. There's an autosave. That's good, because I was like, do I really just lose? Wow. I was so confused for a second because I had these from the 29th of July, and I was like, that's tomorrow. Those are from last year. Okay. Let's load that up. Fuck! Yeah, it's pretty bad out. I can see the flashes. I mean, I can hear the thunder. I don't know if it's coming up on the mic, but it's a rough one out there. Out here in Messhead country. Fuck me, dude. I don't want to talk to the shivers again.
Your shirt. Your
No.
The skyscrapers have looked
No.
up. Your hair is an oily
Motherfucker. Okay.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
I know. Relax. Okay. I don't know if I can afford medicine to prevent me from having a mental breakdown. Go to the one, that one, I think.
A colorful display of cigarette
Oh no, this is
bottles
the cigarette.
there, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great
Say
fl-
nothing.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
Well, I can't afford any of that, and it's not what I'm looking for anyway.
A small cap.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock
Fuck.
prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Okay, it's 90 cents for magnesium, so that's not an option. Let's go, Kim. This place is a rip-off. We just have to not have a mental breakdown. Hopefully we can have a smoother conversation with Kuno. I'm gonna play it real cool, you know? I came in aggressive, and I couldn't pay it off. Although I am doing a physical build, so I kind of figured it would work.
Kuno's got this.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
A moment of your
Hang
time,
on,
please.
Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Throwing rocks?
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno.
Hey.
Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
You wanna hang out? I'm not a narc. I guess I'll start with a compliment.
What? You wanna fuck Kuno now?
No.
That's it. That's all you've got. No. Got your ass handed to you by the Kuno. Who's the man now, huh? Kuno's the man. You wouldn't believe the pussy Kuno tears up.
What was that, Kuno?
Nothing, see, nothing. Just slicing some bacon.
Hey, you wanna hang out?
Fuck
I'm not a
no.
narc.
Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Fast. This kid has got street smarts.
Alright, let's... I mean, we know he's not very helpful in the question department, so we'll save ourselves the trauma. We already saw what happens. Let's try this again.
There are several footprints in them. Everywhere
we
there's
know.
boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
No.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time.
Fucker. Alright. That's gonna hold us back, Kim. Let's look at the body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
I don't understand. Like,
You seem to
my
be
controller
holding your
doesn't
breath.
work when it's sitting on my leg. Like I'm pressing it, nothing. If I just lift it up a little bit and hit X, now it's just not working at all. No, it disconnected. Look at that. It says full battery. This thing's so old.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
I didn't mean it.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow.
Let's
you
see.
know.
The smell
Fuck.
is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay.
Sure you do.
I didn't mean to hit
You
that.
just threw up a lot. There's the fruit nearby. Maybe they have some in there, but there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the...
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. So, I don't know if there actually is any in that greenhouse. Some magnesium. Nice. Heal my morale. I wish I knew about that. What do we have here?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels. of
Nice.
Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Jackpot.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Let us.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine.
It's
Sweet
amphetamine.
amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
Oh, you're right. Well, someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Alright, well, if you're not gonna take these lines... Oh, it's not letting me... What the fuck? I'm just gonna move past it. I have a whole $1 now. That's pretty good. Hopefully I can afford magnesium. Well, looky here, my jacket. Come on, you can go faster. How do you get up there? Nose fed. Oh, it's like... Hold on, I just had it lit up. What the fuck? I had it. The jacket. There's nothing up here. Change. Oh, I think I was just lighting it up like that. God damn it. Oh, Scar. Alright, you go fucking do it then.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Yeah,
When
looks
the
like
wind
it.
ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
You son of a gun, it's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Man, I should have more than 28%.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Motherfucker. Now that's a huge crane. It's just a machine, Lieutenant. Like a giant hammer or a pair of pliers. Nothing to see here. Let him have this moment of wonder. Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering. But I digress.
Look at that son of a
We are
bitch.
focusing on your cloak here.
Alright. Should I go
Cloak?
for it?
I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it, well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 major stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
See, I feel like I've made this mistake before and I couldn't figure out how to get out of that area or something like that happened. Just gonna save it for now. Wait until I need to go over there. I feel like when do I? How do I should have that like get your shit together thing happening. So I'm a little concerned that that hasn't happened. Okay, I want to leave. I want to go. I want to go out this door. All right. Maybe I should try that again.
There he still is, looking right through you
Oh,
with
yeah.
his white eye.
I have to go get that stuff. Didn't I find some? I guess not. I don't know what that bullet section is about. I don't ever remember having any use for that, but fuck the police. Pigs go home.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I have some questions for
Of
you.
course. What can I help you with?
Do you have any ammonia?
Sure. I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
That's all.
Of course.
If there's a
I have
corpse,
nothing else
then
to
you're
say
going
to
to
you.
need those gloves for the autopsy.
Hey, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them.
Really? None. Maybe just a tiny bit of annoyance.
I want the gloves. There we go. Okay. I got the stuff.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Here we
Emitting
go.
it is all it does now. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
What is
So I should
happening
get some
to
alcohol.
you? Are you going to cry now, son? You heard the coach. This is weakness. It cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
Alright. Just give me a moment.
Inappropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together.
No. But my shit is
No,
together.
it's not, officer.
Alright.
You should go talk to the locals. Find something else.
You've gained a thought.
Give it
Alright,
half an
that's
hour.
what I was looking
Get
for.
yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Right. Alright, time to get our shit together. There we go. Can I get into the trash can yet?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
How do we
You
get
could
this
try
open?
using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Did someone say, pry bar?
Fuck yeah, pry
Pry
bar.
bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
No, or pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Ask
He doesn't
the
know
manager.
shit.
Bullshit. Go straight for the pry bar.
Straight for the pry bar. Hold on, I got stuck behind a bush. Straight for the pry bar, baby. Look at this.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
What are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Coupe Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Okay, but what is a motor carriage? No, I'm not gonna do that. Can we drive
No,
somewhere?
I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Man.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. A material.
Alright,
Take
I
what
want
you
this,
Is clearly a little. The pry bar. Cold, useful for opening all sorts of doors.
Change
The
motors.
handles. You can do good work with. This
Flashlight.
robot lets you see things in the pull-out toolbox. Slides
Nice.
back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the frequency
Guess
tableau.
I'll pick up
Lights
the
up,
radio
and the
here.
green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
We'll do the coming. Oh, I keep hitting square.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
We're gonna call Sylvie.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Hello. This is the police.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, not me. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on.
I
do
mean,
hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
I already know why. Let's see. Fuck it.
No.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's
Yeah.
calling about. Some other guy. Like Garte.
It was probably Garte.
You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love?
The
No
love.
one like that.
Yeah, fucking Garte.
That's where you step in. Your Lieutenant Love.
Firewalker
Matchmaker
is a dope
extraordinaire.
code name.
Help the poor girl out.
That would be the
Yes, she
second
turns into
security guard at
spinster.
Skinwalker Ranch. Dragon and Firewalker. A spinster. Women are just transactional. I don't want to harass this woman. They make it so difficult not to do that.
What misogyny? I'm just telling you, you have to act.
Can a man be honest in his own head
You have to
anymore?
calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with Garte himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Daddy's gonna take you on his lap, little darling. What the fuck? Alright. Just because that's a real good line. Just after all that time, just Daddy's gonna take you on his lap, little darling.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on.
Please connect me to Sylvie again.
To Garte now.
Okay. Let's call the precinct.
Just a second, officer.
She hung up. Yeah. She couldn't, I don't know. Maybe I'll call her back.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Yeah, this is me.
What's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20. Over.
Can you repeat that?
10-18, 10-20. Over.
I don't know these numbers.
State your message, sir. Over.
Just panic and hang up. I need
10-4. Your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that.
of course, my badge, yes.
10-4. Anything else for you, sir? Over.
That's all.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Okay. That's enough. There's nothing but trouble on that fucking radio. Let's talk to this guy.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
I'm the law. What's going on
Jam,
here?
my man.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals, and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the J?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
How long have you
Feels
been
like
here?
forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Yeah, cool, man.
Imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
I'm all good for now. My
straight.
shit's together.
Volumetric shit compressor.
All right. Yep, got my shit together. We're ready to rock. Come on, Kim. Let's fucking get this body. Get the body. My body.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to
Shit
that
compressed,
crisp
baby.
smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Boom.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you
Do
stare.
they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but
7 days out under a tree.
enamel boots.
It's probably
His
all
skin
kinds
is
of weird
greenish,
bugs.
marbled with decaying veins,
Maggots.
and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Check out them boots,
The
Kim.
material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
Hold on, I'm just moving the chat so it's not on top of the words in the game. Where's that? That should be good. There we go. Okay.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
What kind of boots are
They are
these?
armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Okay, Kim, what kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel.
Vitreous
This is
enamel.
advanced stuff.
Immediately try to pull the boot off.
The stench fills your nostrils as you push down.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm not a homo. Do what?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
What? There may be clues inside the boot. Sorry, I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought it would be the best thing to do. I just think they will go great with my pants.
You do understand the boots are steeped in cadaverine odor, don't you?
So are my pants. Hey.
You have a point there, detective. You have a point. But there's no way you are getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots for 7 days. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think they are the only thing
Dude,
left
it's the best.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Refuse for honor. No.
The anticipation makes
Sounds
you
like a
crack your
plan.
fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Okay, got it.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
So what happened to the rest
The
of
locals
it?
probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Kuno, you say?
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil. The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking
For a
about?
full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby!
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
That is what ka-ching means, yes.
Mm-hmm. It means disciplinary hearing.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter.
How could this man afford such expensive
That's
hardware?
for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay.
Pretty advanced for a security guard, eh,
I
Kim?
agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Grab a drink. I'm gonna knock on the boot and grab a
A
drink.
small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
All right.
Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Punch it harder.
Your fist connects to the boot with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder. The only difference is a barely audible click underneath. Sounds like the end of a long dice roll.
Did you hear that? A click? This is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally, from plate to plate. When the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard. See these lines?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. The
Pretty
cadaver
fancy.
slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos,
Okay.
and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Let's inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
I should get a drink.
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse. We are on the rope part.
And what kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
In a harbor?
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
Okay, we're assuming the dock
The
workers
brief
did it.
suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. Certainly
Okay.
not a brief.
You should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Okay.
It's not merely
Strong
polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
Okay.
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. Lip, an intricate
Inspect the
web of blue
tattoos.
lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
It's a map of the night sky.
Map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here. thought he was pulling his zipper down his pants. It's like, so am I.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Let him cook.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Cool
Yes,
machine.
it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Let me have
Sure.
that, Kim.
Just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Alright, let's look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair
Subaquatic
grows
terrors.
on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Alright, 42%. Inland Empire. Alright, who are you, dead man?
The corpse is dead silent.
Fuck.
You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 4250, with an athletic build.
Inland Empire. Alright, man.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
Squint harder. His face and hands are pink, thighs too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
Okay.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Could it still be he was moved after
There's
death?
always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
I think he's dead, Kim.
I agree. Totally dead.
Totally.
Absolutely.
pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Purge liquid. Damn, your power went out again? I don't know how, like we always lose power, and we definitely always lose internet, so it's kind of shocking, like, you know, knock on wood, but
The victim
kind of
appears to have
impressive.
contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
We're just talking to
fuck
this
you
dead
saying?
guy still. He did not
Talking about
talk to me yet. I failed that check. God damn right. More than half a kilogram of digestion at time of death. Okay, I don't really know how to react to that.
I don't feel lucky. I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your
So,
nostrils. He slowly rotates before you.
how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Okay.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso.
I guess I should, do I have a skill point? It doesn't look like it. So I need Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Okay. Ooh, we got the pry bar. We can get into that trash can. Fuck Garte. I don't need his help for shit.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
How is it 28? I have a 5 in physical instrument. Bullshit, dude. Alright. Here we go. I knew it. I knew it was gonna work. God damn it.
Jam the pry bar under the lid. What is this? Your triceps ache for the metals of
Fuck kind of metal is this? This fucking
this calls
shit.
for a potent curse to help break its resistance.
Hang from the pry bar with all your weight. Alright, first I'm gonna yell.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Damn it. Just gonna kick it. Oh, fuck. Ugh.
Unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full.
Fuck.
Full of itself. Content.
Alright, that's it.
Let's
I
ask
can't
the
do it.
manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
But I wanted to use the pry bar. I feel like I'm losing out on something not using the pry bar.
You are. The pry bar is quite satisfying.
Wow, I just lost morale.
But you are just not good enough at prying. We should get the keys.
You, Kim. Not good enough at prying. We'll see about that. I'm never talking to Garte for those fucking keys. This whole town can fucking die before I go to him. Alright, what now? What now, what now, what now? The Lonely Cormorant.
This
Hit
is
up
a
the wall.
on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez. With
All right. Nice. I'll use that. Hey, come on. Nosafed. Ooh, an orange bum hat. That'll help. Reaction speed. Perfect. Perfect. Can I get in this greenhouse? I believe, come on. I thought it implied that at one point. Can we get in this apartment building?
There must be another way into the building.
What the fuck? Did that sound super weird to anyone else?
Hey, what's that noise down there?
I don't know what was up with Kim's voice there. Hey, you.
you see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Yeah. Kim, were you talking about Kim's voice after the door? Like, that was really weird. It was like digitized.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Sounds like you're already in trouble. Trouble's found you. No,
I don't
no
want to be
trouble
seen
for
talking
me.
to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's just disturbing. You know, there could be unsolved mysteries in this game. I know there was something about a truck that no one ever solved.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything
Hey,
to
can
spare.
I at least have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
The
You
god himself
fucker.
has denied you absolution.
Can't you just, like, toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You're right. That was obviously a bad idea. Forget I said
As you
anything.
wish. Is it
But we
really
need to
that
talk
important?
to you.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Yeah. What do
I'd
you know
even
about
go
the
so far
hanging?
as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have
Gendarme.
an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did you, Kim?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
You didn't answer the question.
I had a friend over.
Kind of friend.
It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
Did he see
He
anything?
doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with rain. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
What's
My
your name?
My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
Okay, Martin.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
I lost a point for bumming a cigarette. Okay. Don't leave.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging.
Oh,
Show
man.
him your emotional side.
I'm not going to be able
Throw
to handle
yourself before
this
his very feet
emotionally.
like a dog.
You want me to
No,
cry,
for God's
huh?
sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
I crawl over and pick up the cigarette butt.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see
No
where he
point in
went.
running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just
He
give
could
up?
be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Perfect. And Kim has not done the demon voice. He's not doing it now. Should I talk to Kuno S?
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Pig's come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
She's just like talking to
If
herself.
anything, you're afraid she'll take you out one day.
Are you sleeping right now? What the fuck?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Alright, have a good one. I already talked
Just
to
an
this
ordinary
wall.
wall.
Oh, how I love the wall.
Hey, up here, piggo.
Don't call me Piggo. Suggestion. Spectacle.
Yeah, you better keep warm.
What do you want?
The
Trying my new
streets will glow
jacket.
red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I just want to know your name, little lady. Yeah, when were you last tested?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a manowar.
Okay. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
I have an opinion on this.
Yeah?
This is
Let's be
hooliganism.
realistic. What are you going to do? Climb up there?
You heard your partner, Piggy. I'm unstoppable.
I don't condone the idea of using physical force on her. She's a girl.
She's a girl. What are you looking
The
at?
lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Yeah, let's get fucking
Good
crazy,
idea,
Kim.
piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to her on. I ain't no snitch, pigstein.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant. Watch
Fucko.
your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Thanks, Cindy. I don't want to deal with that door right now. Belly of the boat. In the belly of the boat.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green...
Good morning, officers. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Oh. What does the L stand for?
My maiden name.
Okay.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Do you have a license for this boat?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
We're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail the boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Pursuit.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands. The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is. My sloop?
I
I'm
think we
enjoying
can
this
move
part of
past the boat.
interview. It has so little to do with...
Good.
Let's talk some more about this boat that you're on. Alright. What do you do, Wild Pines?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much money does Wild Pines
I'm not
have?
at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
20 billion real.
A billion?
What exactly is a billion? Numbers like that mean nothing to me.
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary, but they are quite. A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Easterlers 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
There are no
I
minor
didn't
cogs
mean
in the
to skip
system.
that.
Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
Okay. Being aside from 8% of the world's cargo. Yeah, the 15th Indo tribe. Okay.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What's your
I
role
believe
in
the
this?
official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. Yes, I believe there is a connection, but that's a subject for later. Let's
Okay.
say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Who's Gaumont? That was the original negotiator. Mr. Clare, Everett Clare, refused to speak with Gaumont. Okay, what happened to him?
Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay, then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What are their
There are
demands?
leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh, yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Over-aggressive commie posturing. See, I've done like emotional communist, so I think I'll do like tough guy anti-communist. I don't know which would be better. I'll just be
In its defense,
anti-communist.
another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker a member of the board.
What does that even mean?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what, about anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assumed that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Call me mañana.
This checks out.
Tell me about the union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him.
Oh, heavens, no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
See that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There are two of them?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act. But they did it. I can respect that.
Power went out again? We've been talking to this lady for a while. She's the head of the Wild Pines.
Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the
Yeah,
local
we
chapter elections.
talked to a guy in an apartment
Claire came and
building.
transformed it into a...
Talked to Cindy the Skull. She was a bitch.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced.
We gotta figure out this strike. Whatever this weird shit going on in this town.
The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol.
Indeed, and a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
Something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
What's her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name. And I don't have access to the Union's files.
Some kind of extortion.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of
Let's
course.
change the topic.
How else can I help?
What do you know about the
Quite a few
lynching?
things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. You should have introduced yourself. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Yeah.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Yeah, you remember that unusual medical episode?
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes. It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
Dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia?
Yes.
I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Alright, come on, just give me this. Just give me this one.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Insinuate. Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madame. What, Kim?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
I thought it was going well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
We could just, You propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Alright, tell me about this drug
Straightforward.
trafficking.
Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isla into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Shit, yeah, baby. It's the party pipeline. Why would you want to shut that down?
And why are you trying to shut down the party pipeline?
I assure you, officer, these are not the sort of parties you'd want to attend.
She has no idea what kind of parties you've been to.
Okay. They come
Yes.
through the terminal.
After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Okay.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Okay. It's no coincidence they're stranded like that, is
We
it?
asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Cold breath rushes in from the bay, making its way down the alleyways and potholed streets. From Martinez to Jamrock, in the traffic you hear the clinking of glass vials, concealed beneath tarpaulin. Or is it just your teeth chattering in the cold?
Fucking misery.
A lot of it. It comes in from large Samaran factories in South Safre, Sigai, and Sinyao. The literage they
Sinyao?
must get from this terminal alone must be oceanic.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof
How
do
do you
you
think
have?
they're financing this strike? There are thousands.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Okay.
Yes?
We'll take this case.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance. That's the man
You
who
know
was
about
killed.
these tattoos?
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
How is you looking at the photo tied to
Better
the
not
lynch?
tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. Of course, Detective.
That's all. Come on, Kim. Hey, I leveled up. Okay. So I guess I should do Inland Empire. Because that will let me look at the body and talk to it again. Oh, I didn't. Did that? Yeah, that worked. Okay. I thought I had to save it or something. Alright. Let's go check out the body. If we can just get that amount of progress done, that would be good for the first episode here. Kuno, knock it off.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots.
Okay.
His skin is marbled.
Come on,
with decaying
58%.
veins
You
and
gotta
blotched
give
by
it to me.
lividity.
It's gotta
On his
work.
chest,
It's gotta
a
work,
fading
right?
web
It's
of
gotta
tattoos.
work. Here we
The
go.
cargo belt used to hang him from the tree.
I'm gone.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
I have another question.
Go ahead, Cobbo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so
'Cause
much?
You're a copperoony. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up. Copperoony.
Look at that.
Rooney.
My name
This
is Rooney.
Getting upbeat now. Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is obviously not who I
Between
am.
you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Could I really be Harry?
You can be anything you want, brother Coppo.
I'm not even gonna ask about that. Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Coppo. It was love all along.
Love. Love. Can you ask
Sure,
me a question?
Lobo. I can. Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here.
Because he told
Why
me
are you
to.
investigating my murder? You're a lying sack of shit, Coppo. You're doing this because there is nothing else to do. Everything else is over. It's
Alright, that's
come
enough.
back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also see me in your dreams.
That's not at all what it says written there. I have something. Oh, that just
Of
brings me back
course.
to this. Yeah.
You have questions, don't you? Come back later, Corpo.
Okay.
Amuse yourself.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Shoot him down.
Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
You know, just shoot the belt.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
Take the shot, Lieutenant.
I'll blow it.
Take it!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The chick's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Muckabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun.
Try again, maybe?
We are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything. And any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
I can try to shoot him down
It's
myself.
bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
Gonna need your gun.
Only have one!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
My gun was stolen. Yeah, I didn't have
That
a
is
gun
even
either.
more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
Yeah.
Fucking banana poika! Take it and shoot yourself
Banana
in the mouth.
poika. Feel the
cold
weight
heat of
first.
bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, an A9 armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
God damn it. Did I hit the body?
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. You missed the belt, but hit the
I hit the corpse
straight
right in the chest.
Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No
Well,
blood.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it.
Ask for another shot. You'll get it with the next one. The goddamn light reflected off some window. Surely.
I just
The
need
cadaver
another
is
shot.
already compromised bad enough.
It came out wrong. You made it sound like you're some sort
Please,
of...
kid.
There is silence.
Victor wants to fuck up again bad.
What the hell kind of words are those?
The song of my people, asshole.
Don't provoke her.
Shot him in the chest. What a fucking idiot.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Lieutenant, we should entrust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it down.
The lieutenant does not dignify that with an answer. He snaps the button on his holster and says,
Kuno could have done it.
We still need to get him down somehow.
But how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools.
God
and
damn
money.
it.
If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
But won't it be dangerous?
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Evrard Claire? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves.
Yeah, me too. We should
Clearly
shoot again.
Suck my dick, bitches.
From the gate. By negotiating or fighting. Or we can try the secret route we found. Where your cloak is. It looked doable.
to the gates. Let's fight, I say.
Okay, let's get to it.
This trash, there's something in there. Not necessarily connected to the case.
Still locked. Physical
still.
instrument. I don't have... Here we go. We're gonna go get that big guy. Not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Looking for assistance with a dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
You can let me through the
I
gate.
don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself. I walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah,
Measurehead?
2.5 meter tall Semini Supremus is there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and
Okay.
you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him in physical
yet, no.
confrontation?
He's incredibly strong.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Okay.
Sure.
I got stuff to do. I'm gonna go get some items, just so I don't have a complete breakdown. And then I'm gonna go kick Measurehead's ass.
A colorful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both
I know.
alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
+1 physique.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
You see several. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to. The tear machine stands in the corner.
Oh, it's a machine for... You need a bag. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though.
Need a bag. Alright. We got some items. Let's fuck this guy up. That'll be a good way to wrap it up for tonight. Work, work, work. Big Rihanna fans. No.
What do you want to know?
No, I didn't actually mean to talk to you, Kim. Just to be sure, just to be clear. Hello, Measurehead. I'm here to challenge you for your honor.
Nobody betrays your
I'm like right behind Kim.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Say nothing. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Puff out your chest, still say nothing.
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
You hear your heart pumping, fast and irregular. Your joints ache and you...
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
My body does not betray my degeneracy.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can.
I need you
It
to
is
take down the dead body.
You don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the Am Sandwich Rays is waning.
I'm the police and I need you to comply now.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
I'm just gonna go physical.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
How, like, I'm a physical guy, yet I have a better chance at this stupid conceptualization. Alright, here we go. Knock him out. Nope. Oh god.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Fuck you.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
No.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Alright, we're gonna have to
We still
level
need to
that
get
up
into the
again.
harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be.
Try the jump. Up there on the roof. It'll be worth it. Else there isn't.
Fucking asshole. Stupid goddamn measurehead. Alright. Go down. Why do you always do this? Alright. Let's head over here and have a little talk with Kim, because he's got something to say.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
Okay, I was trying to assert my dominance over him.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
How else are we gonna get
There
through the
must be
gates?
some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
I can't promise that. I might attack him again.
The lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything.
Alright, perfect. That's where we'll call it for now. I'll do a new save. Alright, good. This is a perfect thing to do on Friday Night Zacdown for the next couple weeks. Good old Disco Elysium. You can't beat it. What if... Is this on the hard drive? What if we just did something crazy and just did one quick round of Tony Hawk? Just to close it out. There we go. Pretty kind of a rough start. We had a couple breakthroughs. We didn't embarrass ourselves with the chick. But other than that, not great. You know, the fates weren't on my side. But, I mean, we'll probably just jump across the roof and then be able to get in. But, yeah, we'll be continuing that story next week on Friday Night Zacdown. Looks like it. And we're playing Family Guy on Mondays. Alright, let's see. I think you have to go here and then, yeah, you can click that. Okay. What's a good classic level? Do the old school. Or I like the mall. Yeah. Single section. Definitely don't own this music to be playing it. There we go. Alright. Oh, my controller's already... Like, it was only barely working through Disco. It's definitely gonna fuck me on this. Hey, come on. Are all the items here? No? What the hell? How do I get all the items? That's dumb. I know there's some way to do that. Oh. Yeah, my controller's all fucked up. Not going well. Oh, damn it. Not doing good. $720 Indy. Oh, I can't believe I landed that. Damn it. Damn. What the hell was that? What am I doing now? Get up. Oh, well, that was terrible, but decent enough way to close out the stream. So that'll do it for tonight. Let me get a good thumbnail. All right. So tomorrow, Saturday Night Live as usual. Then we got the old Sunday, which is the day off. And then we're back with more Family Guy video game. I don't remember where we left off. Oh, we were trying to get into Bertram's fucking secret lair. And I got fucked up. But that's the plan. It's gonna be good, as usual. And it all goes down right here on the Some Mess Network. Yeah, I think that's it. Peace out.